to separate the men from the bars, motherfucker. Let's go. Let's go. Best verse can't kill out my intro. Word your blood, daddy. This time is for taking. Time steady ticking, food supply getting lower, and these diapers getting expensive.
What up? It's your boy E with BoxingProfits, bringing that toe-to-toe value that's undisputed in this industry. Be sure to watch this whole video to get max value out of it. Like the video, share the video, become a sub too, so we could continue to bring value to the sport we all love, and that's boxing you dig. So let's get straight to it. We headed to the welterweight division. We're reigning, defending WBO Welterweight Champion Terence Crawford has let it be known that he's standing firm on his contractual terms and the agreements met when he signed with Top Rank back in whatever year he signed on. Okay, so I respect Terence Crawford's mind. It's seeming that he's being strong and firm, not only on his decision, but he's just standing up and he's being a man. And he's being criticized by all these weaklings, you know what I'm saying, all these idiots who I'm going to get to and touch on just for a brief moment in 1 second. But I really wanted to let it be known that this man is not only an undisputed champion, okay, he has that on his resume and he has that on his record, okay, but he's also undefeated. He's also knocked down or knocked out 13 of his past 14 opponents, and he's knocked off 4 champions. So what the hell is all of this fuss about from these idiots that's coming down on Terence Crawford, right? You know, trying to denigrate this man's name, trying to denigrate his resume. I don't see no Canelo Alvarez out here trying to go for undisputed. I don't see none of these other guys that they just, you know, just have this man fascination about, right? And here this man is trying his best to pursue undisputed, but considering the lockdown and considering the circumstances of how business is right now, you know, that has to be put on pause. But he also let it be known that he's willing to fight Manny Pacquiao, but considering the circumstances, you know, in Pacquiao's career and where he is at in his life, number one, I don't see Pacquiao fighting Terence Crawford, unfortunately, okay? So if Manny Pacquiao is not going to fight Buck Crawford, who's been calling him out, Pacquiao needs to go ahead and relinquish that WBA title and retire and go ahead and do his political thing over there in the Philippines, okay? And let either Bud and Spence or, you know what I'm saying, Bud and Thurman or whoever fight for that WBA strap, okay? And so that Bud can unify, and then he and hopefully Errol Spencer still have those titles, and they can get it on for undisputed. And then Terence Crawford will be a two-time undisputed champion. So yeah, you heard that right. I'm taking Terence Crawford over all of them, okay? And you know, Showtime Sean Porter's been very quiet because Terence Crawford call him out. You know what I'm saying? Usually you'll hear Sean Porter respond, or you hear him say, you know, hey, look, I'm ready. Because no disrespect to Sean Porter, I mean, the man has fought everybody who's called him out. But as you can see, he's not mentioning Bud's name. Keith Thurman is not mentioning Bud's name. Errol Spence Jr., you know, he done turned into a businessman. You know what I'm saying? He's really not saying Terence Crawford's name, okay? They all talking business. They all being businessmen. Now they trying to be disrespectful, say that there's nothing on the table with Terence Crawford and things of that nature. But the last few fights, the last two exactly, is that Terence Crawford in his fight back in December against the Mean Machine, when people claimed that he was knocked down or wasn't ready or whatever, but he came back and knocked him out. Terence Crawford was paid somewhere in the range of between $4 and $5 million. And when he fought Amir Khan, he was paid within the range of $5 and $6 million. See, let me explain something to y'all. See, only the strong is going to survive this time period. You understand? You know, whoever's standing firm on their square will be the ones that survive this weeding out process. Don't you understand that's what this is a weeding out process? And you got these old pussy ass fighters that's trying to fight these lower caliber opponents. You know what I'm saying? Hint, hint, cinnamon, right? So, you know, they're not going to be the ones that's going to last in this next decade. They're not going to be the ones that's going to, you know, so one of them bums is going to knock one of them out is what I'm saying. I don't see Terence Crawford being knocked out by anybody, okay? I mean, it can happen, it's possible, and I understand probabilities, but let's keep it real here. Terence Crawford is the real deal. And I believe in my heart and from what I see in my mind and what I've observed and pay attention to, that Terence Crawford is the best switch hitter that's ever existed in boxing. And also, he's going to go down as top 5 welterweights of all time. Okay, I don't want to hear it, especially if he gets 2 undisputed championships on his resume and record. I mean, that's just what it is. But you got all these weaklings that's coming out saying, oh, Bud needs to, he needs to relax on his contractual demands because that's what everybody else is doing. Man, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Terence Crawford stay firm on his square and let it be known, look, I'm staying strong throughout this whole process, right? Where everybody's trying to weaken up and dilute their contractual agreements and stuff like that, this man is standing firm on his square, and I respect that. And it needs to be respected by everybody in this industry, okay? So, Terence Buck Crawford, you have my utmost respect, and I certainly do wish that, you get everything that you deserve. I hope and pray that he gets the Pacquiao fight that he's been clamoring and asking for. Maybe that'll come at some time later on next year. But, in the meantime, if Terence Crawford can find a way to fight Sean Porter, hopefully, right, or fight some top caliber welterweight, hopefully, to give us the fight that we want to see, right? And I believe that top Rank and Bob Arum has let it be known what they're doing with the climbing and boxing. Bob Arum has navigated these COVID storms, to perfection. Okay, outside of the Heron postponement, which I'll say that for another video. I felt that was unfair. What happened to Jamel Heron? Okay, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. What I'm saying is that Bob Arum and Top Rank has done a fantastic job in this environment, right? And it's very important for us to see and pay attention to the fact that, Bob Arum is out here 80 plus years old in the twilight of his life and his career on these front lines trying to get the fight fans what we want, okay? So he made it happen with the Tyson Fury fight and Deontay Wilder fight, okay? That fight is going to happen. You can say it's penciled in because of the environment, but it's supposed to be done for December the 19th, okay? Terence Buck Crawford is fighting before that. And I believe that is going to be against a nice caliber opponent, somebody in the top 10, nobody in the bottom 20s like Canelo Alvarez is trying to do, okay? Like, don't get me started on this fool, all right? And everybody else, is trying to put Canelo on his pedestal because he's the money man and all this other stuff or whatever. I respect Terence Crawford's mind in this process. It's because to demand where his contract is saying to get anywhere between $4 and $6 million, that's way significantly less than what Canelo Alvarez is going to get for fighting a lower class bum. So you give Terence Buck Crawford the money he deserves and put somebody in front of him so that he can go ahead and demolish them, and hopefully as a champion, and he'll have 5 champions on his record, right? 5 champions so far on the quest for undisputed. So y'all put some respect on the homie, on the man, Terence Buck Crawford name. Well, anyway, let me know how you guys feel down in the comment section below. Are y'all in agreement with me and believing that Terence Crawford is the best of the best, or do y'all believe these fans or these so-called boxing fans, that's saying that Terence Crawford is a prima donna, he's asking for too much, he needs to be weak, he needs to submit and bow down to the powers that be and fight a bum, or are y'all indifferent? Y'all just really don't care about what Terence Buck Crawford is doing with his career. Let me know down in the comment section below. It's your boy E with Boxing Profits, signing out to the next one. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all share this video. I'm signing out to the next one. Holla at your boy 100. Whoop, I'm out.